There is a new feature in V-Rising that brings new ways to purchase weapons and upgrade weapons to even higher levels. In this guide, we will discuss how Rift Incursions work, what to do with the new currency Stygian Shards, and the new summoning circle that can bag you some materials without ever leaving your castle. Rift Incursions are a completely new feature in V-Rising that take place within the bounds of the new zone, Ruins of Mortium. And these incursions are not only fun and challenging, but can grant players some pretty sweet rewards. In order to be able to see the Rift Incursions and participate in them, you will need to upgrade your castle heart in order to unlock the Eye of Mortium. You will then need to build and place the eye wherever you'd like inside of your castle. The eye can be found inside of the Dominance tab, inside of the Production tab, and to build it, you will need 4 iron ingots, 4 Scourge stones, and 20 scrolls. Once built and placed where you would like it to be, you'll be able to see Rift Incursions through the eye when you interact with it, as well as on your regular player map once it's opened up. It is worth noting that these incursions are not always active, but there will be a countdown timer on the lower right-hand side of the map that not only tells you what tier and level the incursions are, but when it will begin. There are currently 2 tiers available, it seems, and there's Tier 1, that's level 57+, and Tier 2, that is level 80+. The Tier 1 incursions grant regular old Stygian Shards, while the Tier 2 incursions will give you greater Stygian Shards to use later on, but we'll get to that later. Once the incursions start, you can hover over each one to see what kind of rewards you might score from completing one, and you can complete all of the Rift incursions that pop up if you're able to, but these incursions can be pretty challenging, so don't expect to fully clear every single time. When you get to the incursion of choice, there will be a large red shard hovering above different mobs. Simply slay every group of mobs under these shards until they smash and break, revealing loot like Stygian Shards for you to pick up. Then you move on to the next mob under the next shard until you complete all of the mini-bosses. It's also worth noting here that if you aren't sure where to go, there will be a large shard in the middle of the incursion with several summoners around it, and if you look up at the main shard, you will see a faint black line of smoke leading to the next active round of mobs with another shard to break down. Once all of the mini-bosses and shards have been taken down and shattered, it's time to head to that big shard in the center of the incursion and defeat the mobs there, as well as a special boss that will spawn at the end. Once the main boss has been conquered, take all the loot from the floor and move on to the next one if you'd like. Now you'll notice you're getting that new currency that we mentioned called Stygian Shards, but exactly what can we do with it and where can we spend it? Let's discuss that now. This new currency can be used not only to purchase shattered weapons from a new vampiric vendor within the Ruins of Mortium, but they can also be used at a new refinement table, the Stygian Summoning Circle. This is a portal between worlds that allows you to summon blood souls from the Shadow Realm from the dwellings of your castle. To build the new summoning circle, you will need 16 stone brick, 4 Scourge stones, and 1 primal blood essence. Once crafted, simply interact with it to see all of the mini-bosses you can spawn into your home. There are a total of 6 bosses to summon from what I can see so far, each coming with different loot and different materials needed to summon them. The main material you will need to summon every boss is either Stygian Shards or greater Stygian Shards, but then you will also need whatever that second ingredient is here. You put the materials into the summoning circle, and there you have it, a boss will spawn for you to take down. The Blood Treant will drop materials like seeds and saplings, the Blood Elemental can drop regular gems and minerals, while the Blood Harpy drops things like books or scrolls. Then we have the greater Stygian Shard bosses like the Blood Corpse pile that drops alchemy resources, the Blood Golem that drops flawless gems and minerals, and the Blood Witch that drops higher tier books, scrolls, and schematics. You can also use the Altar of Stygian Awakening to learn passive abilities for your vampire. There are 3 tiers total, the first one using the regular Stygian Shards, and tiers 2 and 3 using greater Stygian Shards. There are a few passives in there that can really make your spells a lot more powerful and give you a boost in combat, so make sure to look at each one to see which one might fit your playstyle best, or however many might fit your playstyle best. There could be other things that we can do with these Stygian Shards, but as of right now, I have yet to discover any or see anything else, so that is all I know in terms of what to do with them so far. That's going to do it for this guide on Rift Incursions and Stygian Shards in V-Rising 1.0. As always, if you liked the video, then like the video. And if you like my content in general, then please subscribe to my channel, because it means the absolute world to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!